Cam Newton is an NFL quarterback and a man currently in trouble for some controversial comments he made regarding women in a recent podcast appearance. A lot of woke people on Twitter have been coming at him for his comments, but just like a virgin, they probably didn't take the time to take in the whole thing. Before we take a listen to what Cam said, let's get a quick word from the sponsor of today's video. 10 out of 12, because your jokes are basic. Me jokes, babes. Me jokes.
So I'm not one of these dudes to be like, bro, I'm gutter, I'm this, I'm that. Man, I had a perfect example of what a man was in my life by my father. My parents has been together for 36, 37 years now, and it's a beautiful thing.
So Cam was lucky enough to have had his father as an active role model growing up. Cam had his actual father. Well, most black men in America don't even get a picture for their wallet. It's also dope that his parents have been going strong for 36 years. You know, that's proper commitment. Funnily enough, that's something Cam himself doesn't seem to know too much about.
I grew up in a 3-parent household, my mom, my father, and my grandmother. And I knew what a woman was, not a bad bitch.
Okay, what's the difference?
A woman.
Okay.
A bad bitch is a person who's just, you know, girl, I'm a bad bitch, you know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. I look the part, but I don't act the part.
Okay.
You know, and it's a lot of women who are bad bitches, and I say bitches in a way not to degrade a woman, but just to go off the aesthetic of what they deem is a boss chick.
It seems to me like Cam grew up in a traditional household, so whatever his perception is on women, it's fair to assume that he developed it largely through growing up watching how his mom and his grandma carried themselves. I think he also makes a valid point about the so-called bad bitches or boss chicks, as he put it. You'll find some women on IG calling themselves boss chicks just for getting up and going to work like half their baby daddies. Not only do they put themselves on a pedestal for doing regular shit, but I feel like calling yourself a boss chick is minimizing yourself in the sense that there's bosses who are men, and then there's boss chicks, and then there's Manchester United because they're fucking shit. Also, real bosses don't need to seek validation when they have actual boss shit to do, you know. It's like, why would Angus Cloud need to convince anyone that he's baked 24/7?
A woman for me is handling your own, but knowing how to cater to a man's needs, right? And I think a lot of times when you get that aesthetic of like, I'm a boss bitch, like I'm a this, I'm a that, no, baby, like, but you can't cook.
Okay.
You don't know when to be quiet. You don't know how to allow a man to lead.
Okay, personally, I don't see anything wrong with what he said, except for how he worded it. That wording was worse than his NFL career since COVID hit. My understanding of what he said is this, and feel free to disagree. If you have a different opinion, you can leave it in the comments. The kind of woman that he wants for himself is a traditional woman with attributes that he alluded to, you know, a woman who can cook and be submissive. That's reasonable. I think in this day and age, when a woman is able to do things traditionally associated with men, and a man can be named Woman of the Year with only 5 months of experience, people should be allowed to decide for themselves what kind of lives they want to lead, and if they want a partner, what sort of partner they want to lead that life with. I also think some people need to learn not to shame others for their choices. It's funny how some of these woke people preach tolerance, but as soon as Cam says he wants a traditional woman, they want to cancel him like his last 2 teams haven't done that already.
Now, a lot of women, now the kickback of that is be quiet. I'm going to be quiet for the man and handle his business. You know, that's what they say. Oh, I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to be submissive to a man and handle his business. That's what they're going to say. So what is your...
But it's ways to do it. And I'm not just about to sit up here and beat up my queen.
No, I ain't saying like that. Yeah.
But I'm also gonna also tell the men to start being men, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, that sucker shit should not be rewarded.
And what sucker shit? So,
you know, when a person carries himself social media wise, and it's a fraud in real life.
Okay.
You know, it's more to every person that got money, every person who's rich isn't a real one.
I don't have much to argue with there either. Only that that's coming from someone who knocked up an IG model while his girlfriend was pregnant. I mean, Trump is even a cultural icon in the bedroom. At the end of the day, I feel like everyone trying to cancel Cam probably took his comments out of context, or they're just among those people that jump at any chance to get offended. I don't know what you guys think, so feel free to leave your takes in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this. Check out the link in the description for links to the rest of my social media, and yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one.
Buddha me say rapper, still finna hit you with that 16. Shake up the mic and spray these bars like it's whipped cream. I'm dropping bombs like Ugandans on that big screen. Niggas all about the dripping purple like the Android 15. Have you laughing on the tube? Call me Clark Kent, I'm changing up these flows up in the booth. Chapodondo and some juice. In Nairobi all we do is win or hustle, never lose.